or base. Some don't know. All they know is that it's a drug. But diclofenac is a weak acid. Because for it to have diclofenac sodium must actually come from a strong base. So in that case now, it's a salt of what? Diclofenac. There are some diclofenac that exist as diclofenac sodium. Start checking it now. You can go to pharmacy. Let me see diclofenac in hand. Look at it. You see where they go. Diclofenac sodium. You can see also diclofenac what? Potassium. Patients that are hypertensive, they are normally encouraged not to use diclofenac sodium. They are encouraged to use diclofenac potassium. These are scales.
Also patients, they are not allowed to use anything.
Because of diclofenac. Are you there? Are you there? Now, with this now, you can easily understand the point I'm trying to make. Now, you see that there's something I said. I said that, let me go back to what I read. I said, note that many drugs have been treated with acid or base. So they have been treated with either base. Drug which is a weak acid or weak base have been treated with either base or acid. You cannot have sodium acid now. You can only have sodium that can exist as what? Base, strong base. So for anything that will react to come to this, sodium must actually come from a strong base. It can never come from acid. Are you there? So now they say that they have been treated. So this thing that have been treated with what? Either acid or base to give what? Salt. This is a salt. So this is what diclofenac sodium is, a salt of what? Diclofenac. Now, we also have some drugs like have you ever seen chloroquine? There are some drugs that become as hydrochloride. There are some drugs that come as hydrochloride. Let me give this what I mean. Do you understand this now? Can I click this one? Yeah. There are some drugs that come as hydrochloride. Chloride. There are drugs that come as what? Hydrochloride. So come as what? Mesylate. So come as what?
Mesylate.
So come as what? Mesylate. So come as what? Tartarate. So come as what? Tartarate. Some also come as citrate. Citrate. From the name now, it's clear now. Citrate. Citrate is what? Citric acid. Citrate is what? Citric acid. We have tartrate. Tartrate is what? Tartaric acid. The acid, it came from what? Tartaric acid. You can have sodium citrate. You can have sodium citrate. You can have sodium tartarate. Are you there? Are you there? So, as you can see now, you now it's clearly to tell you now what actually happened. It's a salt of what? Tartaric acid. Are you there? It's a salt of what? Tartaric acid. It's clear to you that tartaric acid is an acid. In sodium tartrate, tartaric acid is what? An acid of here, which is a weak acid. Citrate from citric acid, sodium citrate. Citrate now from citric acid. So the sodium came from here, which is a base, to react with what? That one to form what? Sodium what? Citrate. It's a drug on its own. So I'm trying to tell you how these drugs are named. Are you there? How the drugs are named. So the generic name of the drug, very, very important. So if you see a generic name, you know exactly what that drug is. You know whether the base, sometimes we call it the base drug or the actual drug, and the salt of the drug. The actual drug can be weak acid or it can be weak base. So drugs can be weak acid or weak base and or their salts. Salts. Drugs can include weak acid or weak base, or the salts of weak acid and the source of what? Weak base. Correctly? So drugs can be what? Weak acid. Number one, it can be what? Weak what? It can also be what? Salt of what? Weak acid. Are you there? It can also be what? Salt of what? Salt of what? Know this important thing. You see how? I want to explain it here now. When I talked about diclofenac, having that diclofenac sodium and diclofenac what? Potassium. Diclofenac sodium is a salt of diclofenac. And sodium can only come from the base, which is sodium hydroxide or like example sodium hydroxide. Even potassium can come from its base, which is what? Can be potassium hydroxide, for example now. So that means from this now, you don't even need to be told that diclofenac is a weak what? Are you there? So now, diclofenac can be weak acid. The drug can be weak base, sort of the weak acid, which is diclofenac potassium or diclofenac sodium. Sodium citrate is a salt of what? Weak acid, which is what? Citric acid. Are you there? Is the same thing with tartrate? It comes from what? Tartaric acid. You can also have tartaric acid itself and have the salt. Are you there? Now, chloroquine, there are some, okay, quinine, good. You can have quinine. Have you ever seen quinine hydrochloride?
Yes.
Have you ever seen quinine hydrochloride? Have you ever seen quinine sulfate?
We just know quinine.
I'm telling you, I'm exposing your eyes to something new now. Whenever you get a drug, look at the unique name. There some may just be quinine, some may just be the thing without any salt. Some may be the salt, the base of the cell. Some may be that thing with the salt attached to it. So some may be salt. So now, if you see quinine sulfate is a salt. From this thing now, sulfate should tell you where the sulfate came from. He said, instead of telling you where the sulfate come from, should be coming from an acid or a base. Sulfate is most likely to come from an acid. Is most likely to come from what? An acid. So we have every right to take that quinine may be a what? Should be a what? Weak what? Big base. So you can have quinine as a weak base. You can also have quinine what? Sulfate. You can have quinine hydrochloride. As case may be. Even phosphate. So I'm going to say that drug can exist in what? The weak acid, weak base, or their salts. Who is still confused? Who is still confused about this? It's simple to understand. Just open your heart. Forget about whether you are taught chemistry. Try to understand something. At least for you to be able to, and even if you don't know chemistry so deep, for you to be able to pass away, at least you have some things about chemistry. Are you there? Unless you are in your house and so somebody went and looked at chemistry for you, that was a different ballgame altogether. But at least if you tried at all, maybe the one you did was the one they taught, they gave you in the class. You can still write something and pick something up.
Don't you say that
I'm trying to let you know how to understand. If you look at a drug now that is in salt form, you'll be able to know whether the actual whether that drug itself is a acid, a weak acid or a weak base. If you look at the salt, you will know. With this quinine sulfate can only come from an acid.
A weak acid.
It can.
Oh, the strong one.
it is.
Admission. 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 Dear ladies and gentlemen, I bring good news. Admission into the diocese on the Niger School of Pharmacy Technician EENU Mission Hospital is on. The School of Pharmacy Technician (PhD) is an accredited tertiary institution that offers students a diploma degree to work in hospitals and pharmaceutical companies in order to promote safe and effective use of medicines at grassroots level. Graduates of Pharmacy Technician School EENU who wish to study pharmacy in the university can obtain direct entry into any university of their choice. The school has a well-equipped laboratory, comfortable hostel, and a healthy refectory. The requirements for admission are credit in English, mathematics, biology, chemistry and physics. In GCE, WAEC, NECO, NABTEB are not more than 2 sittings. The School of Pharmacy Technician (PhD) is located at EENU Mission Hospital, Agidi, Anambra State. For more information, call 0803 708 1512, 0813 868 2003, 0803 267 5322. Diocese on the Niger School of Pharmacy Technician. A tradition of excellence.